Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Societal Narcissism. This video is sponsored by contribution from Thomas, and here's his story. I've been noticing a pattern with companies and franchises that have imploded. They are run by baby boomers. Kathleen Kennedy ruined the new Indiana Jones movie, and I looked her up to see if she's a baby boomer. She was born in 1953. Right, basically a Jen Jones boomer. And she's in the media. Kathleen Kennedy's in the media very recently because of what the South Park guys did to her in their latest episode on, you get it on Paramount, the Panderverse, where she's basically destroyed Star Wars, she's destroyed Indiana Jones. It's so funny. It's so funny. And understand, Matt and Trey are Gen Xers. And they hate Gen Xers. And Disney freaked out over it. I would show the clips, but I don't want to get a copyright strike or taken down, because, Baby, check under the bed. Make sure Kathleen Kennedy isn't in there. Please. Please. There's no Disney execs. Are there any Disney execs? You have to watch. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, you have to watch. You have to watch the episode. Put a chick in it. Make her gay and fucking lame. That's Kathleen Kennedy. There was this newspaper called the Santa Barbara Independent that had been in business for over 100 years. I looked up the owner, and sure enough, she's a baby boomer. After 1,229 years, a British pub went bankrupt. The people running it at the top are baby boomers. Sears went bankrupt, was run by boomers. Are baby boomers on a rampage to destroy all these businesses and franchises they were handed down, or are they just incompetent? Interesting question. Interesting question. It's like this, I think. The root of narcissism is Marxism, is cultural Marxism, i.e. communism, i.e. socialism. The problem with socialism is eventually you run out of other people's money. And along the same vein, eventually you run out of other people's ideas as well. And I think this is where we're at with the boomers. They have run out of other people's ideas and other people's money. A generation, and again, not all boomers, but a generation as a whole, narcissistic, a generation that was basically handed a society on a silver platter and has destroyed it. And the problem with the boomer is the boomer will not give up power. The boomer will not go away. So what the boomer does is, okay, and look, when you're talking about something like South Park or the entertainment industry or the music industry, like take music, for example. Listen, all musicians put out their best work early. Everybody's best work is usually your earliest work, because that's what you've been working on the longest. Those are the freshest ideas. Okay? Every band. There is not a band today that you will say is better today, puts out better music today than they did when they were younger. None. It's no different in business or in corporate America. Like, at some point, you become stale. You become stagnant. You run out of ideas. Okay? And that's when it's time to give the keys over to the next generation, which is what the boomer doesn't want to do, will fight to the death to do. The most hated people in entertainment, especially, are all Gen Xers now. Okay? Whether it's Matt and Trey, whether it's Seth MacFarlane, who I have a love-hate relationship with him because he still is a screaming liberal, But he calls out a lot of shit, okay? And Yeah, you know, or even like a newer show like Rick and Morty, which, you know, they destroyed that guy with a bunch of charges that turned it out to be true. Okay? Because the boomer hates new creativity. Because it reminds them of what they can't do anymore, of what they don't do anymore. So what you get now is somebody like a Kathleen Kennedy, okay, who's now being put in charge of Lucasfilms. Again, why are you still making Indiana Jones movies? Why are we still making Star Wars movies? They're not been reimagined. You're just making like different universe. Like you just put a chick in it, make her fucking gay and lame. That's all they're doing. It's a combination of both. It's a combination of they are incompetent and they are on a rampage to destroy because they don't want something to be better than what they've already created. They don't. You look at businesses. Look, the Santa Barbara Independent is a newspaper. But okay, in the age of the internet and where everything is visual and interactive, did they move to a form where you could be visual and interactive? I doubt it. I doubt it. They wanted to stick to their guns and keep doing what they were doing. The British pub, I mean, how do you bankrupt the British pub after over 1,200 years? I mean, who knows? Sears, most retail, that Sears is a box retailer, as is Macy's, as you all know what a box the retailers are. Amazon killed it. Amazon killed it, even though it's another boomer. See, there's a boomer with a new idea that has basically wiped out these other boomers, and they can't adjust. They can't adjust to an online model. They can't figure out people don't necessarily want to go to a mall anymore, want to go to a box retailer. And why is that? Partly is because it's convenience. But I'll tell you what, the other end, there's no reason to go because they have decimated customer service. They have destroyed the beauty and the architecture of these buildings. Okay, they have condensed everything. They've made everything impossible to find. Why would you want to go to a store that operates like that? They don't pay their staff. They are abusive to their associates, to their workers, and to their customers. They keep pushing credit accounts at 32 to 48% interest rates. They harass you. They're trying to put you in debt. Gee, I can't figure out why these box retailers are failing, because they keep putting boomers in charge, because anybody with any common sense, younger, is like, this doesn't work. We have to change the business model completely. And the boomer wants to stick to what they know, what used to work, what was handed to them, and they don't want to change. So they're like, no, we're not going to change. You're either going to do it our way, or we're going to burn it all to the ground. Every creative was going to put out their best work early. Okay? If John Lennon, king of the hippies, was still alive today, we all saw what he was doing right before he got killed. Okay? He's there singing with fucking Yoko Ono. I love Nirvana. I love grunge. I promise you, most of those grunge bands would be putting out absolute garbage. Kurt Cobain would be putting out absolute fucking garbage these days if he was still alive. As would Lane Staley. As would Alice in Chains, would be absolute trash. Are there a couple good songs? Can they release a good song here and there? Sure. Filter's one of my favorite bands, an industrial band. They got some new stuff out that's pretty good. Is it the same as their older stuff? Is it as good? No, it's still good. It's not as good. But very rarely can you listen to a band of your past, new music, and be like, wow, this is really good. Like, this is great. You know, that's very rare. POD is another one. POD just put out a new album. That's not bad. It's pretty good. It's not their best. It's not their first album. Okay. But you got to understand, as you get older, your creativity kind of is going to wane. This is something the boomers don't accept, because the boomers are obsessed with staying forever young, for being better than you. Everything they've done or do and everything they've ever done is better than you. Put a chick in it, make her fucking gay and lame. That's where the boomer's at. Put a chick in it, make her fucking gay and lame. If you haven't seen the Panderverse on the new South Park, check it out. Check it out. You'll understand what I'm talking about. You know, it's unfortunate. You know, where does this take us in the future? I don't know. Because I don't know how much longer society can hold up. Because again, eventually you're going to run out of other people's ideas and money. And that's kind of where the boomers, these boomers who are in charge, are at, and why you're seeing what we're seeing. So I hope that helps. Thank you, Thomas, for another contribution and topic. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and email links in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. Also, be sure to subscribe to both my channels on Rumble. Follow me on Twitter and Telegram as well. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care, everyone.